Hello everyone, today we're gonna solve the remove end node from end of the list. So this problem gives us a linked list and we need to remove the end node from the end of the linked list. And this is a kind of problem where you need to remove a node from a linked list from any position. So this one is also a very typical question in coding interview. So first of all, to remove this node, we need to first convert the index of the node we need to remove. This one we saw that the index is from the end of the list. Usually we prefer the index from the beginning so that we can loop through case step to reach the node we want to remove. So first of all, to do that, we need to get the length of the linked list first. In this case, we get the length of the linked list is 5, and so that's why we need a function called something like get length, right? Where we have a list node and we return the length of the linked list. Right, and then before getting into the removing part, we need to convert the index first. So we have the length first, right? Get length right here of the head, and we get a new index would be equal to length minus 2n, which means that if we get the node 2 right here from the end, it is gonna be the number 4 from the beginning, right? It's 1 2 3 4 from the beginning. This one is quite simple, and the next step is that we have to move from the head of the linked list, and we need to move index step, right? For example, if we have this list, we will move 1 2 3 and 4 to this node, and we should keep track the current node, which is the node we are moving, and the previous node. The reason we keep the previous node is that later we will remove this connection and we redirect this connection to this position. Yeah, let me draw it with different color. We will connect the previous node with the current dot next, which means we can connect 3 with 5 and we delete this node out of our linked list. So that's basically the idea. And if we have the index equal 0, which means that we just need to move the head to the next head, and we just delete the previous the our head is good, make everything easier for us. So we have two cases. If we have the ID be equal to 0, which means that we just need to have the new head right here be equal to the next head, and then we delete the old head and we return the new head right here. And otherwise we will remove at the position ID for the head node, and then we return the head node right here. And we need to have the remove at with a head and position. So this function is quite simple. We just need to have a current node and the previous node, and the current node would be equal to head, and previous node is null pointer at the first place. Let me erase this one. Yep, perfect. Okay, and we will look for position times so that we get the previous node would be equal to current node, and the current node would be to the next node, and then we will break the previous connection right here. We will redirect the previous dot next would be equal to current dot next. So this one is previous next would be equal to current dot next right here, and we will delete the current node at this place, right? And the time complexity for this problem would be equal to O(n), and the space complexity should be equal to let me see if we going to use any additional variables. No, we don't use any additional array, so it should be constant right here. And the time complexity is O(n) with n is the length of the linked list, and the topic for this problem is linked list. It's just linked list, right? So let's see if we can solve, if we already solved this problem. Linked list. Oh, we have an element, the get length function. Let me see, we have get length right here. First of all, we have length will be equal to 0, and we will look through all of the element in the head linked list. So why the head linked list is not null pointer, we have head will be equal to head of next, and we increase the length of the linked list, and we return the length at the end. Right, let's see how it goes. Perfect. So, and we already solved this problem. Hope it's helped you guys.